Sorry about that, people. Excuse me. Damn. Just to be on the safe side and cover my ass, we're gonna do that. That's the music that's playing in my background. It'll be in the description. Sorry about that. My game crashed, so that's always fun. Yeah, I would love to hear more about not just slavery, but black excellence in itself, outside of the you know, of the month of February, because it's like we're more than that. Yeah. It sucks when you hear that. It sucks to say it, but yeah.
Yes.
Word. It goes slavery, Jim Crow, and it's like I get it, but
anarchy.
I feel like we should learn more about other shit. You know, I wanna hear a movie. I wanna see a movie about W.E.B. Du Bois.
And when I say girls to pens, do you have what it takes right now? Love it, kid. Yeah. What? You're still.
But shit. Talking about cursing out celebrities. I messed up WhatsApp and cursed out I think it was that actually sounds fire, but a lot of that won't be done. I mean, let's look at the optics here. Let's look at it realistically. The only time you'll ever see anything about black people doing anything is by black people. And to be quite fair, it kind of sucks. Cause like, alright, let's look at people like 50 Cent. Multi-billionaire. Right? You can't tell me all he knows is street life and drug dealing. So why is that the only focus of his show? Oh, no one will watch it. Well, maybe if we stop making movies and songs and video games and all types of shit about drug dealing and gang banging and street life shit and how we kill ourselves. You know, maybe then we'll start seeing a uptick in black excellence within the new generation. Keep glorifying the wrong shit. The wrong shit is gonna be the main focus of anything. Like talking to my little brother a couple years back, you know, I told him, I said, look, man, you know, music is power. What you put into your ear will dictate how you move in the future, whether you want to or not. And he didn't like hearing that. You know, he felt like I was chatting. So I was like, alright, just keep what I said in mind, and if you end up agreeing with me, here's a list of songs you should look into. Here's a list of artists you should look into. You feel me? They talk about something other than just drugs and shit. They talk about other shit besides killing and fucking bitches, and you feel me? Cause don't get it twisted, a lot of his music taste came from me when I was growing up. That's what I was listening to. But I'm only 10 years older than the little nigga, so it's like I didn't know any better. When he was 6, I was 16. You know what I was doing? Shit. But as I got older, you know, I started learning there's a reason why I'm so depressed. There's a reason why I'm stressed out. There's a reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I changed up the music I was listening to, and out of nowhere, I just started feeling lighter. You know, it felt like the weight of the world wasn't on my shoulders anymore. He's still young, so he's still got a lot of maturing to do, a lot of growing up to do. I just personally hope it happens sooner than later, because the world that's out there now is nothing like what I grew up in. It's just a little bit worse. When I was growing up, there was no mask wearing. If you wore a mask, you was buns. You was butter soft. You wasn't meant to be outside. Damn. Okay, this might actually be kind of broken. Ooh. But yeah, Black excellence start within us. We gotta show what we did that was better than what we were doing, and then we gotta show it to our youngins. We gotta glorify it. We can't just give them a book anymore. That shit don't work, you know? Like, I hate to say it, but it don't. If I tell you to, like, most of us don't even read the terms and conditions of the shit that we sign. Those are law binding contracts. Yeah, but that's the same shit our elders said about us, so, you know, you can't just say they need to be taught. You gotta say, I will teach them. If you're not willing to say that, you're not part of the solution anymore. You're just part of the problem, just as much as they are. That's real shit right there. This goes for every kid. White, black, Hispanic, Chinese, whatever the fuck. It don't matter what race, what skin tone, whatever you are. All these kids is fucked in the head right now, and it's because we gave up on them. Gangster. Feel me? You want to teach your kids right from wrong. You can't put on someone else to teach them. You gotta teach them. I hate hearing that line of thinking. These kids need to be taught. Yeah, they do. Guess who gotta teach them? Us. Sorry, our elders ain't gonna teach them. They don't have patience. They already lost their patience with our asses. Like, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm still learning patience. That's a virtue. Man. Yeah, I'm going with the firecracker on this one. The perforator is cool and all, but yeah, patience is a virtue. We gotta all learn that one, and we gotta apply it to shit that actually matters for the future. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the topic of cursing out celebrities, because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny when I look back at it. Prime example, we talking music, let's talk celebrities. When I was in high school, little did I know, I went to high school by Washington Irving campus. I didn't know what the hell, by Washington. I was on Washington Irving campus, but I was across the street from Irving Plaza. I didn't know what the fuck Irving Plaza was. Didn't ring a bell to me. I saw it, I was like, oh, cool. And I'm on Washington Irving campus, and I'm like, look at that, Irving, cool. Alright, same name. Did not dawn on me. Then, after school, I started seeing a whole lot of, like, tour buses. Not the double-decker buses where tourists is on, no, I'm talking band buses. Mayflower, right? Mayflower, some shit like that. There was Green Day and all types of other bands, bruh. Now, one band I didn't know was a band. I just saw 3 white dudes sitting out, just standing in the middle of the sidewalk. As a New Yorker, that shit pisses me off. Move. You on the sidewalk? This is traffic, bro. That's the equivalent to being on a highway in your car in a fast lane. Not even going slow, you're just not moving. You're parked on a highway. Fucking move. You feel me? So, like I said, I just saw 3 white guys standing and just, taking it all in. I'm guessing they stretching their legs or whatever after a long ass bus ride. I didn't care. All I saw was 3 white guys blocking traffic. Move! So I bumped past one of them, like hard as shit. Fucking, I elbow checked his shit. I did not care, bro. I turned around, right? Because I felt like he was gonna say something, so I said something before him. I was like, "Fucking move out the way, piece of shit!" And he was like, "My bad, buddy." And he moved out of my way, and, waved, like, put his hands out in front of him, like, giving me passage. I felt like the man. A couple girls woke up to me, and they dragged me away from him. I'm like, what? Like, don't drag me away from him. He's the one blocking the street. Do you know who that is? I don't give a fuck who that is. About 2 weeks later, A girl I was talking to put me on to this band, this little band. I don't know if y'all heard of them. Sleeping with Sirens. My favorite song at the time was If You Can't Hang. That was the shit. I'm listening to it and I go to the same girls that pulled me away from these guys. I'm like, yo, this is a good ass song. Have you heard of this band? One of my homegirls who was in the middle school with me looked at me and was like, really, nigga? I said, what? She goes, that voice don't sound familiar to you, dumbass? No? Who the fuck is that? So, what? The other girl that was there started laughing. Mind you, she didn't really talk much. She was one of them quiet type girls, but she was laughing her ass off at me. I'm like, what? She goes, jeez, Angel, you curse people out and don't remember them? Like, cursing people out? What the fuck? I never met this guy. Yes, I did. That was the guy I cursed out and told to fucking move because he was blocking foot traffic. Ooh. Yeah. I cursed out the lead singer of Sleeping with Sirens. I don't know the guy's name. Not only did I curse him out, I fucking assaulted that man. I elbow checked the shit out of him. Like, yo. And the only reason I got away with doing it wasn't because I was a teen. It was because I was the first one out of that school. I'm pretty sure. It's not even like, oh, I got away with it legally. Nah, I'm pretty sure if anyone else came out before me and saw them, they would have been a whole crowd in front of them, you know, fanboying, fangirling over these guys. And I would have never, you feel me, made it through to even elbow check him. I would have elbow checked whoever the hell was blocking traffic along with them. Yeah. I'm not gonna remember that in 2 hours, I promise you. I've heard that, like, reading the name, I know someone. I know the one girl who was laughing at me told me his name too. But to Kellen Quinn, if you see this on the off chance you do, I don't know what he be doing. He probably don't even be watching gamers on Twitch. But if he do, and he bumps into this, I'm sorry, man. You was actually really nice. You didn't get mad at me. You didn't look for me. You didn't press no charges against me. I really appreciate it. What do you mean he's not? He laughed and let me go. Oh, nah, I'm dead ass sorry. What? I didn't know he was actually a cool person and shit like that. Like, you feel me? If it was anyone else, I would have had to fight. I'm just glad, you know, he didn't take my dumb ass to court for that one, because I was just a dumb teenager. I'm sorry, man. I actually like some of your songs. And I'm not saying that just because you're a celebrity. I actually do like some of their songs. But that one song actually helped me through oh god, I'm gonna sound so cliche. It helped me through a dark time, man. Nah, but it really did. A girl that I was dating in Florida, I was gonna break up with her because I was moving back to New York. She cried and begged me not to. And I told her the long distance is not gonna work. Explained to her that, you know, this was gonna end up happening. I'm gonna end up staying loyal to her ass. She's gonna end up cheating because she got needs that need to be met. And I don't just mean sexual needs. I just mean, you know, having physical touch with someone that's tangible, someone that's there in the flesh, you know. So, and she's not gonna tell me. She's not gonna, you know, own up and just break up with me, right? So I'm gonna end up finding out and be heartbroken while she's gonna be moving on with her life, which is in fact what happened. While I was on the phone with her, she kept talking about her makeup, which she never did makeup before, unless it was like formal or whatnot. And I do mean like that little dance joint that schools be having, the formal, yeah. And she started using terminology that she never used before. Oh my god, my eyeliner's not on fleek. Bitch, you never said on fleek before. What you know about fleek? I played it smooth and I just asked, hey, so who's the lucky guy? And she goes, oh, some boy from ROT. And hung up on me. And I was like, oh wow, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. Excuse me. I spent a lot of time crying. In the shower, of course, you know. I'm not crying, it's just water running down my face. Me and this one girl became friends through shared trauma, in a sense. We were both cheated on, and she was cheated on more recently than me. I just didn't want to get with a girl after that. Because I didn't like how that felt. I was heartbroken. I was shattered. I was still confident, ironically, but I was shattered. Devastated. And because of that, you know, I was always friend zoning hoes. Like, it was awkward. I was one guy out of my whole school who had chicks on him, but didn't see them as more than just a friend. I was afraid of getting devastated like that again, so yeah. And the girl that I was talking to, she put me on. She was like, here, check this song out. You know, I was kind of resonated with that. And you know, it still kind of holds true. Yeah. It was a dark time in my life. I wasn't contemplating offing myself and them, but it was, you know, just contemplating on existing. Like, the difference between existing and living type of deal. I wasn't really living life, I was just existing through it. And I was comfortable there. I was comfortable with existing for the rest of my life. You know, that was it. Not fully grasping life by the balls and then making something of it, just passing the time. I felt like that was a dark time in my life because life is what you make of it. If you're stuck in that mindset of I'm just existing, I hate to say it like this, but you gotta get yourself out of that. You gotta do something. Bide your time, because you never know when you're gonna run into that one person or even that one situation that changes your outlook, your perspective on what your life is or have become. You know what? I should really change it to therapy session Sundays. This is therapeutic as fuck. Got people that's here listening, probably sharing in my experiences and shit, and hearing how I made it through it, probably hopefully inspiring someone else to make it through theirs. And I'm playing a game while doing this, like, you know, that's kind of fun. You told me last year I'll be talking essentially to myself on a recording, possibly reacting and, you know, interacting with members of my community, answering questions or just you know, communicating with them in a room I don't want to say by myself because my wife is right here next to me. But essentially by myself. I would have laughed in your face and told you you're crazy because why would I do that? Now I'm sitting here doing it and it's like it's kind of awe-inspiring, you know? I like the fact that there's a potential that I'm affecting someone's life in a positive instead of always being so dreary and so negative. In other words, I appreciate being the change that I want to see. You know, we could all sit back and be like, oh, well, it happened. Or we could actively do something about it happening. Just because it happened doesn't mean it has to change us. I want y'all all to take a moment out of your day, alright? Grab yourself a piece of paper, or even your phone if you don't have a piece of paper, alright? And just write down something that you felt was gonna change you, but you in fact changed for the better and not the worse, right? You don't gotta comment it, you don't gotta type it here, you don't even gotta share it with anyone. Alright? And I want you to write down under that how you changed for the better. And if you didn't change for the better, I want to know what change it inspired out of you. You feel me? I want to know, did you let it beat you down? Or did you build from it? If you found something that changed you for the better or inspired you to change for the better, then you're already on the right path. Alright? And from there, I want you to take that and apply it to someone younger than you. Alright? Take time and teach the youth around you. You feel me? That life does go on, but here's a way that you made it better for yourself to inspire them to make whatever situation they might be going through better for themselves. Alright? Speaking to one of my homegirls, this is something that I learned from her, because she has 2 daughters, right? And something that she told me that I didn't even think about it like that, right? I didn't think to look at it in that way. what you see children going through and think, oh, that's nothing. It only, you feel me? The situations can only get more dire from there when you get older. You gotta understand, this is their first time going through this shit. You feel me? It might not be your first time hearing about it or going through it, but this is their first time going through it. So with that, you gotta be considerate of that. You know, you gotta take time to understand it from their perspective. Like, I know a lot of us got into a bunch of fights, more than we expected to get into, physical and verbal. But think back to your first fight, whether it was a fist fight or a verbal altercation with someone. How your adrenaline had your heart pumping crazy, right? How nervous you were in that situation, how you didn't know whether you was gonna win or lose that, and how you felt. Doubly if it was with your friend. Now you thinking, you considering, what if the friendship, you feel me, what if I lose this friendship because of this? And it felt like the whole world is against you after that. That's what children be going through, man. I say children loosely, but man, even teenagers are children. That's something I had to learn too, because growing up, shit, you had, I think it was what? They say when you hit 14, 15, you could be charged as an adult. I don't know if it's true or not, but that was what I was told growing up by teachers, by other students, by some you feel me, OGs that I knew outside around the way and shit. So they all looked at us at 15 as if we were adults. At 12, 13, we were young adults. You feel me? And it's like, nah, bro, I was a child. Like, I shouldn't have been under the stress I was fucking under. None of us should have. But that's you feel me? That's how they taught me. And so to me, calling someone at 13, 14, 15 a child kind of feels wrong. Even though I'm not belittling them, it just feels wrong, because at that age, I was told I was a young adult at that point, not a child. You feel me? So it's like, that's what I mean when I say I had to learn that the hard way, because it's like, it's weird, you know? But I'm forcing, like, I'm telling myself, they're not adults. These are not young adults. These are not, you feel me, almost adults. These are children. They don't deserve to be under that type of stress. They don't deserve to be thought of as someone who went through anything, so they should know better. No, they're still learning, motherfucker. They still learning. It's up to us to teach them. It's up to us to teach them better, because they got the likes of TK and shit, you know, all in their ear. They got all these grown men calling themselves little this and young that. Mind you, these dudes is older than me. You're not little, you're not young, bro. You're a grown-ass man. No shit, you up there with freaking $1 million cars and $20,000 belts and shit. Like, bro, at that age, that's the goal. You feel me? Like, it's not my goal, but that's you feel me? When you reach that age, if you're not doing something at least akin to that, then you definitely failed. Now, at 30 something, 40 something, if you have $1 million cars, that's cool. If that's your goal, congrats. My goal at that age is to see $1 million in land, bro. That's what I want. I want to get my 40 acres in a pit bull. Damn, he cracked the shit out of me. Yeah, yo. I hope the other live is still up, cause that shit blew mine. The game was like, alright now you tweaking. No, I'm not. I'm chilling. I ain't played my damn game, bruh. Shit. Speaking of music, man, I had saved these videos from TikTok. Some young boy in Philly was spitting about how Philly he is. Right? And talking about the city that he's from. He's from North Philly. Man, listen. Buddy got talent. Alright? The way he articulated his bars, his rhyme scheme, man, I fought with it heavy. Problem is, they don't, like, on the video, it don't say his name. From the original source that I got it from, it didn't say his name. You know, I can't find this boy up on YouTube or nothing. Like, this shit blow my, cause I want to listen to one of his, like, if he got a full song, I want to listen to that shit. I would play it up here, but I'm afraid, you feel me? I do that, I'm gonna get hit with some shit. Feel me? It's like all I'm trying to do is figure out where I can listen to more of his music. If anyone got a name for him or some shit, you feel me? Weekly challenge, 2,500 enemy kills. Okay. I don't know who the hell they think they talking to about getting that many kills, but like, boy. Kind of want to open up the floor to some Q&A. So if y'all have any questions for me, you feel me, I don't mind answering them. Well, not every question, but you feel me, whatever I don't mind answering, I'll answer. If I mind answering it, I'll let y'all know. Alan Wake, I mean, yeah, I would. I wouldn't mind replaying that, touching that again. I'm debating on holding off on that until this Halloween. At least, you feel me, for the rest of the month. But then again, I might just do that in the summertime. Cause Alan Wake was a good ass game. It scared the shit out of me, but it was good. And it wasn't even like traditional scared the shit out of me. It wasn't like watching Chucky for the first time or something scary. It was like, yeah, it made you wonder. Hell, put it like this: walking through my own house, I'm up here wondering, like, if I walk around this corner, will something pop out and try to yoke me up or some shit? Like, bro, this shit kind of fucked with my head a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's strange. It's a psychological horror. It's a thriller, if you will. And I really liked it because of that. It wasn't like boo. It was like, yeah. By the way, we're gonna jump scare you. Alright, about now. Like, oh shit. I'm not gonna lie, nothing was more scarier than the first scene. Like when I'm that fat dude, the cop that's booty butt naked, and this shit just jumps on the whole screen. Like, yo, bro, I fucking shat myself. Oh man, I was terrified. And I do have the first one, so it's like, on one hand, I wouldn't mind playing the second one, but on the other hand, I kind of want to do the first one all the way through before I jump in the second one. But I'm already so far into the second one, it's kind of redundant to play the first one at that point. You feel me? It's kind of foolish to even suggest that. And the first one, I really didn't like the first one. Like, I know it's called Alan Wake, and it's about this writer and whatnot, and making meta fiction, but I didn't really like the first one. Alan Wake really left too much. Like, he left me wanting too much more out of his character. I like playing as the FBI agent in the second one, because with her, it's a little more, it feels a little more interactive, not like a walking story sim. It's like Enter the Matrix, the video game, was fun, right? But it was fun for what it was. Whereas the Matrix Path of Neo was phenomenal because you felt like you was a part of the world. You had that power, that, or the agent, well, not the agents, but all the, you know, the I don't know what the hell to call them. All the characters in the movie had, the good guys, not the Agent Smiths. Path of Neo felt like they gave you their, like, for here on out, I'm just calling them the revolutionaries, because that's pretty much what they are. But it felt like they gave you the power, like their actual abilities to play around with, and said, here, have fun. Whereas Into the Matrix was a little more like, yep, you're these guys. Here's a mission. Do these tasks, touch these buttons, and dip. That's how I feel about Alan Wake 1 versus Alan Wake 2. Like Alan Wake 1 was like Enter the Matrix, whereas Alan Wake 2 it's like Path of Neo. Excuse me. Alan Wake 1 I might finish on my own time, but definitely playing Alan Wake 2 again. By the way, I have not touched it since I jumped off of it. For like, the last time I played it was last time I played it on stream. And I think the reason why I didn't like it as much is because they kind of forced us to play as Alan Wake, and he feels kind of helpless. There, I said it. The main character of the game feels like a damsel in distress. Alright, right here, hack terminal. Alright. What we doing? What we doing? I don't know. What we doing? I don't know. Maybe something a little like that. I don't know. We do that and then take that. What's up, mamas? That would take. Alright, I see 2 that I could get rid of. 4 that I could get rid of. Alright. We can rock with this. Alright, y'all. What the hell? Okay, that's weird. We're gonna go do a boss fight. I'm glad you asked about Alan Wake, because Subnautica I'm not touching. That shit scares the fuck out of me. Damn. Yeah, I think it's time for a boss fight. Don't y'all agree? Alright. Oh, this is gonna be light work. The hell was that? Heard some damn clanking. Okay. That was crappy. Alright. I'd say Storytime Sunday was decent. It's safe to say I can end it here. Alright. I hope y'all guys stay warm in these cold times. Remember to put on your scarf, or else we'll see y'all in the springtime. Definitely keep your mental health in check. Spend some time with your loved ones. Reach out to those that you haven't spoken to in a long time. Never know. It might be a positive thing. Word, definitely stay hydrated and stay warm, y'all. I've been your host, the one that don't like to boast the most. Your golden froggy sage, Harlem versus Angel. I'm wishing y'all a great, warm night. Full of love, joy, and excitement. Peace, y'all. I'm off this mug. Keep it hopping in this bit.